This is my midterm submission for the Intel Teach Essentials course 2016. My lecturer is Mr. Lê Nguyễn Như Anh. Here's the outline of my presentation. First, I'll be talking about the unit portfolios and then my unit plan. And the final point I'll be talking about is the assessment plan. The book I'll be teaching is Solutions 2nd Edition Advanced Students Book. And the unit I'll be working on is Unit 9, Gossip. There are 5 folders in my unit portfolio: Assessment, Student Sample, Student Support, Unit Plan, and Unit Support. Here are the assessments that I have included in my unit: Collaboration Rubric, Debate Checklist, KWL Chart, Peer Feedback Form, and Presentation Rubric. In the Student Sample folder, I have included a PowerPoint I have made. Here are some of the slides from my PowerPoint. In the Student Support folder, I have included some of the useful phrases that my students can use in their presentation and debate. The unit plan is included in the unit plan folder. In the unit support, there is a presentation used at day 1 to gauge students' need, and there's also the Solutions 2nd Edition Advanced Workbook because I'll be assigning my students homework from this book. The original title of my unit is Secrets, but I will change it to Gossip and Secrets so as to make it more interesting for my students. This unit is mainly targeted to teach students language for gossip, why people like to gossip, and how gossiping affects the people involved. To help students understand this concept better, they will work in groups to prepare a presentation to identify how gossip is depicted in popular films. The subject area is English and Social Studies, and grade level is from 9th to 12th grade. The approximate time needed is 3 months, 2 days per week, and 45 minutes per period. At the end of the course, students will be able to use effective strategies to search for information on the internet and identify information relevant to the task given, discuss and work with other teammates to offer the best alternative, and ultimately learn to compromise or defend their opinions. Apply the knowledge learned into real life and give a presentation on that issue. Incorporate technology to produce original and high-quality products. In day 1, I will ask my students the curriculum framing question. The essential question is gossip a positive or negative phenomenon? There's one unit question: what consequences can gossip lead to? And there are 3 content questions: what is gossip? What gives rise to gossip? Is gossiping a common phenomenon in Vietnam? And these questions will help my students answer the unit question and the essential question. Here's the assessment summary. The assessment in bold is included in the assessment folder. The skills that the students need in order to take part in this project is advanced level in English, B2 to C1 according to CEFR, basic multimedia skills, basic presentation skills, and basic internet research skills. Here is the instructions. The discussion is on the first day. Give a short presentation to gauge student needs. Here are some of the slides from the presentation. And begin the unit by asking students, have you ever kept a secret for someone? And ask students to fill in the KWL chart. This is used to find out what students have already known about the subject and what they want to learn. And then pose the unit question: what consequences can gossip lead to? and encourage students to look at this issue from various perspectives. The class debate is from day 2 to day 8. Divide the class into two opposing groups. The first team will present the benefits of gossip, and the other team will present the negative consequences of gossip. Give students 4 to 5 days to work on their presentation. Before the students debate, distribute the debate checklist to inform the groups of the requirements. And this checklist can also be used as a scoring guide. The presentation is from day 9 to day 16. Ask the students to return to their original group for the final presentation. Explain that each team will have to find a movie or book where the topic of gossip is a problem. They will have to present the general information of the film, how gossip is approached in the film, and what the final result is. Each team member will take turns presenting. And before the presentation, show the sample presentation and review the presentation rubric. You can modify the rubric if necessary. After the students have given their presentation, ask the teams to provide peer feedback on the presentations on the peer feedback form. And the reflection is from day 17 to day 21. Now that students have grasped the concept of gossip and its consequences, ask them to review the unit question. What consequences can gossip lead to? That they will ask in day 1. And finally, have them fill out the collaboration rubric and use this rubric in your final assessment of the project. Here are some of the instructions for different students. For resource students, you can break the assignment into small manageable activities and write activities on the checklist so as to have students keep in track. For gifted students, you can do some of the things as follows. For example, provide open-ended assignment or focus on problem-solving skills and creative aspects so that they can do the best that they're able to. Here is my assessment timeline. With this, I will be able to check my progress. Here is the KWL chart that I have prepared. Here is the debate checklist. Students will use this debate checklist to know what the requirements they are and what they expected to do in the debate. Here is the presentation rubric. And here's the peer feedback form. And finally, this is the collaboration rubric. Thank you for listening.